Big Jim's Bow Company in Albany, Georgia creates custom bows for anyone from hunters and fishermen to people who just enjoy archery as a sport. Big Jim is definitely an archery and bow expert. He has personally handmade hundreds of longbows and takedown bows. We got to hang out in his workshop to see where the magic happens. So do you use all these tools to make the bows, or is it for like a particular shape, or how does that work?
Well, most of these tools I do use on most of the bows, but some tools I have just because I like tools. And I've got tools that I've never used because they were just too good of a deal I couldn't pass up, waiting for a reason to use them.
I mean, that sounds like a good reason. Apart from the massive amount of tools, Big Jim has an eclectic collection of exotic wood from all over the world. These were all personally chosen by Big Jim himself.
When we've got a package ready to build a bow, all the parts are made up. I've determined what kind of draw weight the bow needs to be. We got our form cleaned up. I'd wrap this up in plastic to protect the form. And we have the bench prepared. We glue all our parts up and we set it down here in the form, and we put everything up here, put our riser block in, add all our parts together, and basically wrap it up and prepare it to press. So this one's been pressed already, but it would sit down in that form like that. Be wrapped in plastic and taped. This is an air hose. It's got plugs on each end. We lay that down on top of there, and then we would put the top of the press over that. Put bolts through here to kind of lock this down into place, and then we fill this up with air. When that's full, it pushes the form apart, and the bolts keep it from going apart, but it spreads, and then that hose forces all these parts tight together, all the extra glue out, and then keeps it tight. So once that's fully set up and pressed, we'll take that form, and this is a makeshift oven, and we put it in here, and we'll cook it for 4 hours to set the epoxy.
We know Big Jim likes to hunt for his food, so we challenge him to do just that. Big Jim hates watermelons. Anybody can hit a watermelon.
Is that all you got?
Actually, I've got a grape.